Hi, everybody, and welcome to your practice. I'm looking for a power source somewhere so I can plug myself in. There's one over here. That's not going to work. Oh, I know. I'm going to use my natural power source, the earth. Come join me so we can plug in for our day, get our juices going, get our energy going, feeling that vibrancy, feeling awake and alive as you start your day, or maybe you're ending your day, maybe you're getting, doesn't matter what time of day it is. If you don't feel the energy moving through your body, and it's a calm energy, it's not a nervous energy, moving and flowing through your body, then we need to start moving it in ways that will create that natural plugging into our power source, which is the earth below us and the sky above us. So let's begin. First, start with your alignment and start to connect from the bottom of your feet into your power source, your natural power source, which is the earth below you. So we root down through the legs, engaging those legs. You know what to do. You know how to align your body. How are you showing up today? Do you feel connected yet? If not, this is the perfect practice to do on a regular basis. It's a great way to start your day rather than just brushing your teeth and running out the door or just starting to sit down and do your work. Start with plugging into your natural energy, clearing out the system, clearing out those chi knots so that the energy is flowing through you and it's not compressed. So I'm rooting down through my energy source into the earth and lengthening up from the crown of the head into that source that's above me, which is the sky. We're going to go right into shaking the 9 gates. So this is a great way to get energy to arrive. You can also use this as a purging breath for the morning time, just to release some toxins, also to release maybe any anxiety that you might be feeling. Again, this is a great thing to do any time of day, but I really encourage people to try to start their day this way. You know, why would you want to start your day feeling sluggish, not clear, foggy head, body's hurting? It's just going to exasperate as you go on with your day. So this is just a great wake up to try to make this a little shorter. That's something that you can go to on a regular basis, and that becomes very deep within inside of you, knowing the difference when you do it and then noticing the difference when you don't do it. So I'm shaking the 9 gates. You can sporadically jump up and down on the heels, or you can do this for the whole practice if it feels okay on your knees. Also, remember, be careful you're not collapsing in the arches. So you want to keep that alignment. So you start to get that energy flow, tapping into the energy source, which is naturally below your feet, connecting to that biomagnetic field that's in the earth that's attaching to your body. So we're shaking the 9 gates, inhaling through the nose, and you can purge it out through your mouth, and you can continue to keep doing that. And we're shaking, getting circulation to chi to arrive. We want to get that chi, that energy, that pure natural energy to arrive in your body. If you're feeling any tension in your body, use the purging breath as you inhale through the nose and just blow it out through the mouth. Now, we won't use the purging breath for the whole practice, but this is a good time to use it in this particular shaking movement. We also want to feel it viscerally, which means the inside of your body. You want to feel your organs starting to get stimulated. You want to feel your muscles moving off of the bones. You want to feel that connective tissue starting to feel some energy running through it. Your fascia, you know, the inner part of yourself, feeling the shaking, the awakening, the arriving of the chi. So if you also want to, if it hurts your knees in any way, you can do this sitting as well and just tap the bottoms of your feet. So there's lots of different ways of doing this particular shaking the 9 gates. And the 9 gates are your joints, your 9 major joints, which are your ankles and your knees, your hips, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, and the neck. And I'm going to continue to bring my arms above my head because I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety. Don't know why, just feel it. I could feel it running through me, feeling anxiety running through me. I don't want that anxiety to get attached into my body. So I'm feeling compressed and I can't breathe. You know, I want to feel more of an opening, a flow, a natural flow, nothing impeding that flow. The only way to do that is to do some healing movements. And these movements are all about healing, all about self-care. and getting the chi, the energy to arrive in your system, understanding that concept and then working with it. And then stop. So I feel tingling for sure in my body. I can feel the chi arriving. We're going to add some proprioceptors to start to get your day ready, so you know how to, your body can sensitively feel how to move in your environment. So those sensory proprioceptor sites, active ones, are the palms of the hands, the bottoms of your feet, and also around the mouth and the lips. I know that sounds really weird, but those are the sites, the highly sensitive sites to activate your proprioception. And then I'm going to cross over and add a little crossover as I'm doing this. So many benefits to this little movement. We're activating our proprioceptors. We're also starting to get some crossover movements, which is really helpful for the brain. Remember, the head, the right side of the brain works the left side of your body, and the left side of your brain works the right side of your body. So there's this natural crossover that happens between the head and the body. You want to cross that energy crossing rather than always having that energy up and down. So good way to get some clarity for your brain. Let's shake that out. Squeeze one shoulder, other side, squeeze the other side. Let's move our body, our spine, especially into 4 flexions. We're just going to bring the palms of the sides of the arms. And as you inhale, roll the elbows back. A little bit of a back bend here. You're going to you're going to compress, bringing your chin to your chest and round your spine as you take a couple of breaths here and feel that opening in the back of your spine. So every day in every way, back bend, exhale, forward fold. You want to move the spine in 4 flexions, back and forward. And this is a back and forward flexion. Really easy, nice to do. Take your time with it. Understand the principle of this movement is you're starting to get that spinal cord moving rather than being compressed. I talk about the chi hose. If you have knots in your garden hose, you're not going to get the fluid through. You're not going to get the water through it. Same with your body. If you have chi energy knots in your body, then you won't feel that flow that we talk about all the time. Then we can reverse this movement. And also, as you're doing these movements, really pay attention to how your physical body's feeling. You know, this will give you a good cue in of where your body needs maybe a little bit more expansion. You can go back to those areas maybe after this little practice that we do and get a little bit more opening, releasing those knots. So that's a forward and back flexion. Let's do some side flexion. Again, finding your alignment. Let's activate the hands a little bit. And then we're going to bring, let's create that chi ball. Just kind of feel that energy between the palms. Did it arrive? Did that energy arrive yet? And then when you have your right hand on top, your left hand on the bottom, you're going to press down that left palm, press up with the right. So this is called separating heaven and earth. And it's a great way to start getting those stretches. This is going to be also a side flexion. So we're going to lean over to our left side, opening that right side of our body, taking that left hand, pressing it away, and the top hand presses the opposite direction. So we have a little bit of a crossover here and also a side stretch, side flexion, and then back to center, switch the ball, and then switch the arm, separating heaven and earth. And then we come over to the opposite side, stretching that left side of the body, and then release the palms of the hands to move away from each other, opposite directions. Really nice side stretch for the day, for the morning. Now let's do a twist, twisting flexion, knocking on the door of life. Many ways of doing twists. This is one of my favorites because it's pretty simple to do. You don't have to be too aggressive with it. You can keep the head centered if you want, and then eventually start rotating the entire spine all the way up to the cervical vertebrae. And again, 4 flexions. So we just finished our 4 flexions. We did our forward flexion, back flexion, side flexion, and now we're doing our twisting flexion. So it doesn't take much time to do. Of course, the whole reason of doing this is to keep the flexibility of the spinal cord, which helps to move your spinal fluid, which helps to move that spinal fluid to propel into the cervical fluid, into the brain. So the reason why you want to move the body in these 4 flexions every day in every way, it keeps the health and the life of your spine throughout your day. So you're not going to twist something because your spine's really tight, and then you do a little move and it goes, it's out. So that's a forward bend, back bend, side bend, and twisting flexion. Let's add a little bit of directional movement in our swimming dragon. Palms of the hands are pressing towards each other. Legs are about hip or are further apart from the hips. And then we go up and down in a spiraling direction, figure 8. So this is a little bit more fluid than the flexions. This is more of a directional movement. Again, starting to feel more of a fluidity in the spine. And again, this will cue you in, okay, oh, my spine feels really stiff. And I need to maybe directionally move it a little bit more for the day. You know, maybe you're a tennis player and you're going to go out and play tennis. If you didn't warm up and move the body many different directions, you know, again, you might pull something, you might, you know, have a slight injury. So this prepares us, prevents us from getting hurt. It helps with balance. It helps with our stability and also getting that chi to arrive in our body. So we have all that energy for the day, and we're clear and we feel vibrant and all our juices are flowing. And then let's come all the way up onto our toes, stretch the entire body, and then we'll release. We're going to activate our meridian lines, those energy highways, and wake them up for the day. Find your alignment as you're activating your hands. Maybe scrub the knuckles together and the fingers. And then can you feel, did that energy, that chi arrive between the palms of the hands? Let's take a little bit of breath awareness with this as well. As you inhale, create this energy ball to expand out. As you exhale, you compress the energy and you blow the air out through the nose. Let's try with the nose only. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Unless you're feeling a lot of tension, if you're feeling a lot of tension, come back to that Persian breath. Now there's a couple of things we're going to add. As you inhale, you're coming forward on the ball mounts of the feet, activating that kidney meridian. As you exhale, you shift into the heels, activating the bladder meridian. As you inhale, forward on the ball mounts of the feet, feeling this expansion of your breath from the belly, the ribs, and the chest. As you exhale, you release from the chest, the ribs, the belly, and you shift into the heels. We're going to add another activity to this. As you inhale, tongue to the roof of the mouth. As you exhale, shift into the heels, tongue releases from the roof of the mouth. So we're standing on a boat as we're expanding our breath awareness, and we're also starting to get some moisture to arrive to the mouth. As you exhale, release the tongue. As you inhale, tongue comes to the roof of the mouth. As you exhale, release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. So these activities of expanding the chi, expanding the energy, and also standing on a boat, activating your kidney meridian, which is the wellspring of your body. And you're using the tongue as you inhale to the roof. As you exhale, release the tongue from the roof of the mouth as you're starting to create some moisture in the mouth. So you know the chi has arrived if your feet are warm, your hands are pink, and the mouth is moist. And then one more time. And notice that, are your feet warmer? Are your hands pinker? Do you have moisture in the mouth? Let's start to activate those meridian lines. So our hands are nice and activated. So we're going to tap the top of our head. We have a lot of gallbladder meridians here. We're also bringing some circulation to the head, again, for clearer thinking, activating the gallbladder meridians, and then you're going to tap around the eyes. We have lots of meridians, bladder meridian, gallbladder meridian, stomach meridian, around the eyes, around the mouth and the jaw. Move the face around, the jaw around. We hold a lot of tension there. And then the throat, little tapping of the throat, your voice box, your larynx, your esophagus. And then we're going to tap our thymus gland for your immune system. You want to turn on that immune system so you can fight off pathogens that might be coming your way. And then we're going to tap this kidney meridian right to the little nest of the shoulder, which is your lung meridian. And then we cup. We're cupping the skin. We're bringing heat to the surface of the skin. This is also good for your proprioceptor. So again, many benefits to tapping. And then we tap on the outside of the arm, which is your bladder, your large intestine meridian to the back of the shoulder, and then around your breast tissue. So I do this every day. This is my go-to. This is my go-to practice. Underneath the armpit, heart meridian, elevating your mood, lift the corners of your mouth up to that inner smile as you drop dopamine into your system. Down the side of the body, the ribs. This is also gallbladder meridian. We're going to come to the other side, right to that little nest. And then we cup the inside of the arm for your your lung meridian. Give yourself a hand. And then cupping the outside, which is your large intestine meridian, to the back of the shoulder, around the breast tissue for your lymph nodes. You want to activate those lymph nodes. Lymph nodes help to release toxins out of the system. And then underneath the armpit, heart meridian, elevate your mood for the day, lift the corners of your mouth up into that inner smile. And when in doubt, if you're in a bad mood and you want to elevate it, just lift the corners of your mouth up. It's an instant high. And then we're going to tap this whole trunk of the body. This is, activating all our organs for the day. It's like the engine of your car, getting them moist, pink, plump, and moist as well. They're working, they're happy together, they're controlling each other, they're creating each other, they're working together, that all the organs are happy and healthy. And then we're going to tap again lymph nodes in the groin area again. This is called the leg gates, opening up the leg gates, getting circulation to our legs. Also activating those lymph nodes to help fight infection. So these are all for healing. Getting your energy to arrive is all very healing to the system. That's what we're going for. There's all kinds of ways of moving the body, but we want to move the body that's healing and restorative at the same time. Then, so this is also activating some of our bone tissue, or this is called osteoblasting. We're creating a little vibration to the largest bones of our body in the legs, the femur, and the hips. And this helps also with bone density. So again, many benefits to this tapping. Then we're going to tap our kidneys, activate the kidneys, massage those kidneys, hold those kidneys, bringing that heat and energy to that wellspring, and then jump once on the heels, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cupping down the backs, bladder meridian, the backs of the knees all the way down the calves to the feet. Inside, which is your liver meridian, spleen, and kidneys too, 3 of them, major ones there. And then activating those lymph nodes again, over to the femur, over to the hips, and now down the side, which is your gallbladder meridian. We're going to stay here for extra tapping or cupping at the outside of your knees, which is stomach 36, really good energy point, all the way back down to the feet. And then we come up the front of the legs, stomach meridian. And then we're going to go from right to left all around the digestive system, activating that, especially for the morning, great time to eliminate, get that digestive system moving, no pun intended. And then you can do a little massage here. You can go pretty deep here also, getting that activation in your dantian, in your stomach, in your digestive system, large intestines, small intestines, and then hold here. Has the energy arrived? Has the chi arrived? And then we're going to lift this energy up for the day. So you have all that clear, vibrant energy for your day. And then as you exhale, you return back to the earth, back to the mother source, back to your energy source below you. Again, inhale, arrive for your beautiful day. You made it to another day, being grateful for this moment, and then arrive back to your stability. We're going to do one more. Inhale. Do you want to come up onto the toes and stretch up, and exhale, return back to the mother source. Come back to your alignment, just noticing how you're feeling. Let's cross over here for the day, crossing the ankles, crossing the wrists, bring it in. Nice 3 deep breaths in, taking all those vibration, the shaking, the movement, the respiration, respiratory system is working, circulatory system is working, crossing over. Let's switch to the other side, getting the brain to work, lift the corners of the mouth up. Remember that inner smile, it's like this beautiful blanket of hormone, dopamine hormone, that's going to really take over and heal your body. That's what you need. You need the dopamine, the serotonin. Those are the healing hormones. So lifting the corners of the mouth as often as you can is really going to help heal your body on many, many, many different levels. Then we're going to end with one hand on the back of the head and one on the forehead. You're quieting down the nervous system. This is your rest and digest system. You're still rooting down through your bottoms of the feet into Mother Earth, connecting to that. You're plugging into that energy source, that natural energy source. As you feel this calm energy moving through you, not an anxiety energy. It's a calm energy that will last all day. And then that hand on the back, bring it to your heart as you make that brain and heart connection. We're not just this body, we're also this brain, we're also this spirit, we're also this energy. And then the hand that's on your head, bring it to your belly. This is considered your second brain. Great time to check in with your breath again as you inhale, feeling the breath arrive to the belly and to the ribs and to the upper chest. As you exhale, compress from the chest, the ribs and the belly. And then, come back to that standing on a boat, feeling the flow, feeling this wave-like energy moving through you, releasing all that compression, congestion, feeling the flow, feeling the energy flow deep within inside of yourself. Letting the whole body move and expand with your breath, with your energy, with this prana, with this life force. Bringing both hands now to the belly and sway like a bamboo in the wind and check in with yourself. Have you been able to release the knots? And if not, go back and maybe do a little bit more energy work to find that source, that energy source, that natural energy source that's within you, around you. Everything is energy. And once we understand this concept, it opens up to a whole nother perspective for health and healing. And then let's end with gathering the earth energy, gathering the sky energy, and then let it release and create this balance of your body, your mind, your energy, your spirit. And one more time, balancing it all out, creating this energy source. Palms of the hands come together, release them right to your heart, creating the connection between the mind, the body, and the energy, the spirit. Open up your bloom. Ask for what you need today. Today, I invite into my life. So my go-to is deep, calm waters. Find something that feels right for you and repeat that mantra throughout your day. Today, I invite into my life. What do you need? Really create that. It's an energy as well, the intention. And then close your bloom. Hold that intention within. Take a moment or two to pause before you enter the next moment of your life. And thank you for joining me. Thank yourself for showing up. And namaste to all.